Welcome back to Over the Line Podcast, episode 23. I'm your host, Brad. Here with me today are the classic co-hosts. To my virtual left, John Punk Walsh. How we doing, buddy?
Not bad. It's LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and he just dropped a cigar of the OTO pod.
So way to start.
It's not too bad. It's been 2 weeks. Had a good Christmas. Had a good New Year's. It's solid. It was nice not seeing you fuckers for a bit because you guys are literally poison to my world.
All right.
But
That's great. Overall, you're doing well?
Doing well.
All right, there you go.
That's the recap we needed.
And to my other virtual left, Kyle Brunet. Kai, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Punk says, he didn't like seeing us yet. I'm pretty sure at like 12:03 I had a video call from you guys for New Year's. For New Year's. So
That was because I was trying to fix my wounded heart.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're not gonna talk about it 3 seconds in. All right, we're slipping it in right there. All right.
And I'm not
New
going to
Year.
say classic in the as co-host in the intro.
That's
Disaster.
Guys, it right away. Drops the
I
cigar.
think if you didn't bring it up, you would have had a better chance of not saying it, like
Yeah.
the classic, But
Yeah.
it was good. New Year's, Christmas. I mean, it wasn't really different for me. I still had my family over. Don't tell the cops, but I still had them over
Same.
safely, of course. But no, not too bad. New Year's was a little different. No party this year. We did some shit on Zoom for a bit, but
Not the same.
essentially, yeah. Like I was with my girlfriend and my sister. That's it. Like usually we're a big house full of people, whatnot. So, yeah, man, different times. But do you guys have any fucking New Year's resolutions, or do you just not lie to yourself to start the new year?
I don't know.
I find I have resolutions like all the time. I'm always like lying to myself, telling myself that like next week I'm gonna do this, next week I'm gonna do that. So it's just another pile of things that I'm trying to convince myself to do, but I probably won't do them. Like
Yeah.
wake up at 5 a.m. every day. That's never gonna happen.
No.
But I want it. But I want it to happen. Just not that bad.
You say
For-
5 a.m.?
5 a.m. The 5 a.m. club. That's what people
That's what
call it.
that's a lifestyle. It's gonna take like at least a month to get used to.
Yeah, at least. And you got to do it like intervals, right? Like 15 minutes every day you're shaving off. Like it's like doing push-ups,
Yeah.
You don't do 100 right away. You start with like 5, 10, and you
Yeah.
slowly move up. But that's
That's
the life I want to live. The
So
5
but, like,
inspirational.
You're gonna have to fucking go to bed so much earlier too. Like you're gonna have to change other things, to like you don't just still keep everything the same, but only
No.
wake up at
Yeah.
5. Like it's a fucking that's brave, dude.
yeah,
That's
we'll
brave.
see. We'll
A
see.
lot of Braves. But for me, it's a resolution. Not much. Not stressed about work. Be more open and just fuck. Don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Wait, you
Don't
give a
give-
fuck? Wait,
don't give a
wait,
fuck.
you
All
give
right.
a fuck.
No chance.
About my world, probably not.
He does get fired up about work, so I am happy to know that you're
Yeah.
gonna try not to give a shit. Not give
give
a
a
shit about
shit.
work, but don't stress over the stupid shit that you always stress about. which
Yeah,
is
but
ridiculous. So that's good. That's an improvement. I like it.
I stress over everything, dude. Like I'll fucking cut my toenails too far, and I'll be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be stressing. Like it hurts. Like I might like
I was
Like-
gonna say, I'm like, you don't even cut your toenails, so
no, that's
you're
it's
good
a lot
there.
of work. But the other
Burns
day,
holes in-
Who cuts their toenails?
bro,
who
that's
does it, bro?
I have an
Ah.
invention.
I don't cut my toenails, man. They
Oh.
fall off, bro. It's natural.
Okay, that's gross, but
Oh.
mine just grow.
like a snake shedding its skin. Fuck.
Bro, cats, dogs, they don't cut their nails. They end up like growing and like getting, they fall off and shit.
Or their owner brings them to the vet.
Yeah, maybe a dog, but a cat you can cut it, but a cat will literally their nail will like
Yeah.
Fall off, yeah.
yeah, will not fall off, but like the outer layer will like fall off.
It'll
Fall
get
off and then-
softer.
yeah,
So it falls off.
yeah, but it's not like their whole nail falls off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it still falls off.
All right. I guess.
Damn, I wish you'd fall off a cliff, bro. That's what I wish.
Well, I mean, I could try.
But like,
Try to follow.
there's a huge argument because like cutting your toenails, yeah, it's
Bro.
great, but what does it really give you?
Nothing. Who's gonna suck on your toes?
No, but like maybe your shoe a little bit if you wear tight shoes, but like what does cutting your toenails actually benefit you?
Legit, nothing. That's why it's like it's such a workout.
But it's
Yeah.
that's a problem in its own.
Yeah. Now the root of the problem is coming out
Like
here.
if bending over to cut your toenails is the only reason why you're not doing it, then this conversation is not for you. We should have different resolutions this year.
Yeah, probably. But
That's not the same thing at all.
I need like a
But,
laser to cut
It's
it
I,
off.
I don't know. I think it's comfort too. Like I'm sure if it's too long, like fucking, it's not comfortable and shit like that. I don't know. I just try to cut them, and it's different too. If you're fucking sleeping in bed with someone, you roll over and you fucking cut off their leg because your toenails, you refuse to cut them.
You see, that's
I
an
mean, it's
argument
not a
I've been
problem
in.
to you. Yeah. you
Don't
know,
get in
but-
my way. Don't be in my side of the bed. This is life out here, okay?
Bro, you're not allowed like handling a gun. Might as well use your toenails as a weapon.
Yeah, that's it. I once got into an argument because I cut my toenail cut up a hole in the bed sheet.
See, if you get to that point, like, bro, you need to wake
Well-
up at 4:45, not 5, and cut your fucking toenails before.
Yeah, that's because my
right?
girlfriend at the time was complaining about it, and I
time.
was filing my nails in a triangle and attacking her with them.
You're fucked.
The more I talk to you, the more I understand why
You
that
understand where it
changed.
went wrong, eh?
Fuck.
Yeah, I would have been gone too.
Yeah, well, you could just
But-
imagine. You talk to me an hour a week, and you can't handle it. Imagine every day.
Is she in Australia?
No, not yet. I booked her a flight because I said this is where they all meet up.
That's amazing.
So let me get to the real important thing. Punk really wants to talk about his Andy bed. He got his
Oh my
Andy bed.
God.
He likes it.
Bro, I should you know it's probably been what, 5 years max?
Don't understand.
5 years ago?
Dude, Max? Dude, so this guy, the first time I ever heard about Endy was when we worked together at Best Buy. I left there like over 4 years ago, and he was talking about it for a while. Bro, get the Endy bed. Like he was like their number one spokesperson for Endy, and he's never even had it. He just saw it on TV, like Shark Tank or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, when you get it, never fucking gets it. His brother gets one. He's like, yo, my brother got the Endy bed. I'm gonna try it out later. And then next day, yo, I just ordered the Endy bed. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, that's all it took was you to lay on it for 3 seconds like,
Yeah.
to actually really sell you. But fuck, how is it?
What
It's
kind of
fuck-
bed is it? Like
It's
what-
like
it's the foam type, like the firm, like hit it and don't even move kind of thing.
it's like foam like that, but you know when you put in the foam, your handprint stays and then it doesn't
Memory
go up for
foam.
another 5 hours. It's kind of like that, but it doesn't do that. It doesn't like stay. So it's like it just pops up right away. It's just comfort. Like it's just amazing. And it came in like 24 hours. So like
Yeah.
you can order another one if you want
All right.
to be ready for tomorrow.
I was gonna say you can order another one no matter what,
Yeah,
even if it came in 3 days.
not wrong.
Came in 24 hours. You can order another one if you want.
Bro, it was so
So yeah,
quick.
let me, I'm gonna order a second one just because it came in 24 hours.
I was literally about to buy a crown for myself because I slept like an angel last night.
Well, a crown would make you a king, right?
Hey, speaking of crowns, now in every
Right.
video edit,
Maybe a halo.
every video edit will have my little crown on the bottom left because I'm the OTL who said it, reigning champion. Just so you guys know.
Oh, you're a
Reigning
bitch. eh?
champ.
So you got
Oh.
10 episodes to see that, and then you can try and Kyle can try and win it from me.
I
That's
hope he
it.
fucking does.
That was a fun segment, dude. I enjoyed that.
It was very fun.
Fucking
I
amazing.
suck. I fucked up on my own self.
But
That's what made the difference.
theoretically speaking, if Punk would have beat me, I'd been kind of upset because technically he's probably the one that reviews the podcast after it's done the least, right?
Yeah.
I do the video, you do the audio. So like sometimes I'll do the same little snippet of a video, like the first like 1 minute, I'll go over it 10 times in a row. Like if
Yeah.
anything landed in that minute, yo, I know exactly who
It's
said it.
burned into your fucking head.
I can't forget it.
Yeah, that was
That's
a fun
it.
segment.
Yeah.
well done.
Punk lost on his own quote, which lost him a point, or so you guys would have been tied going into overtime. So that's crazy.
Yes,
That would have been wild. I would have won.
Let's see. We'll see what happens on the next one. Fuck.
So for those who hasn't seen it, you can check it out. Obviously, it was episode 21. You can check it out on Spotify, or you can get the video version on YouTube on our channel, Over the Line Pod.
It's
Check it
brilliant.
out.
I loved it.
That was fun. Very fun.
I can't wait for the mess that it's gonna be when John hosts it.
Oh
That's
my
what's
god.
good. That's it. We should all start off with points just to have to endure John being the host.
It's gonna be brilliant.
It's gonna be great. Like I'm already fucking up. Like I can't even speak. I can't even speak anymore. I'm gonna be a host.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Why?
what my brother said when we made a podcast. He's like, you and Punk made a podcast. You guys can't even speak normally, and you guys
Yeah.
have a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Look, we're 20 plus episodes in, so
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no
I
one
don't know
said
if that says anything,
well,
but
no one said we ever made any sense. We have
Yeah.
21 episodes.
Yeah, that could be what people like, man.
Yeah.
Banter back and forth and shit, and Punk not knowing how to speak English, having strokes.
Yeah, that's the only thing keeping us alive is Punk. Let's be honest.
Legit.
So I'm barely staying alive, so
Yeah. Well,
gotta find that closest cliff.
you'd be the guy to survive that
Yeah.
and come out smarter.
Land on your endy bed.
Oh.
I'd survive. And I'll just sleep instantly.
Falls off his Andy bed, just passes out.
It's fucking phenomenal. Like I'm it's gonna be great. What a life.
I think that's the biggest
Fucking
part
hell.
of my life that I hate is how much I sleep. Bro, I just
Yeah.
can't stop sleeping. I'm like addicted to it. Like my
I
eyes
go
are
to bed
black
early,
underneath.
man.
Fuck.
I try to go to bed by like 11:30 latest now. Like sometimes I hit 12:30. I'm like, I fucking hate my life. But you know, it's hard transition when you used to go to bed at like fucking 1-2 in the morning, and then now you're trying to cut it back 3 hours. Like 11:30 still sounds kind of late, but when you're used to like fucking 1:32, you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. Like I vision myself sleeping at like 10 and then I fall asleep at like 2. It's
Yeah.
bad.
If you're a movie guy, you're like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna hop off GTA. I'm gonna get in bed, put a movie on every fucking day. This guy just puts a movie on. It seems. Now
Hey,
with DC bed, I'm surprised he's not recording from his bed right now.
I thought about it, bro. But then I'm like, where am I gonna put my mic?
Oh, that's if we get sponsored. If we get sponsored by Andy, we'll set you up in your bed for the episode.
Oh my god.
Once all this COVID bullshit's done, we'll be like Scarface, Brad in the middle with his two hosts on the side, his real left, his real right, and we're just recording on one mic.
And he goes skiing.
Hitting the slopes, boys.
Fucking love it.
Find us on the whole OnlyFans, OTL OnlyFans. The vegan goes skiing.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
Let's move the subject because Punk's getting out of control here.
Why?
It's getting hard.
NHL's
Kidding.
back. Punk's our NHL guy.
Speak about hard. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's back.
bro, it's great.
You
What a
can
life.
tell Punk's the one who's doing the outlines now because NHL's always the first subject as you come in
Yeah.
to the topics.
It's like
Oh, that-
NHL. It's like the off season NHL. The Leafs
So-
had a practice today.
Actually, Leafs have it's
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I found it pretty ridiculous, but I might catch myself watching it. They have a blue versus white on TSN today.
Bro, even TSN is running out of shit to do.
Yeah.
There's 3 wild card games on right now that like and you're fucking a blue versus white. Come on.
$5 Leafs win. I just miss hockey, bro. Like it's what happens when you're a passionate fan, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
But at this moment, right now, you're one of the luckiest sports fans because it literally just ended and now it's just starting.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's like a Christmas break from college almost. Like that's how small it was. Like,
yeah, we
just-
we ended up taking because of COVID. We ended up taking like the long break and splitting it into 2.
yeah.
It kind of
It's
sucked that it
actually-
happened right at the end of the season, and then we couldn't see the playoffs. But in retrospect, I think the playoffs that we got versus the season that we're about to get, like it's gonna be great. And
Yeah, man.
honestly, I have no idea how this whole division thing is working. So who's
It's
gonna
Bro,
explain
so-
it to me?
It's so wild. It's fucking
Minnesota Wild.
So there's gonna be a
Yeah.
Canadian team in the semifinals.
no matter what.
No matter what. That's fantastic.
That's the only way
probably-
that we
it's-
could have got it.
Probably going to be the Habs. Come on.
No, probably not. But the fucking East division is probably the toughest division in hockey history.
You think
Like,
so?
Bro, look at that.
I don't know. It's got all
The
the,
only
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Pittsburgh's. We'll see how they do there. But Washington, obviously, I don't think Boston's going to be that great. Lots of changes, and they're starting the season with some really key guys out.
yeah.
New Jersey's, you walk over them. Buffalo, big question mark. We'll see what
Say-
happens with the Rangers. But I find the West, though, you have Colorado. Like, I mean, they have like a big top 3. Let's say they have Colorado, St. Louis, and Vegas are always in the mix.
Yeah, so
But-
that's 3 out of 4 making it. Then you have, I mean, who's going to sneak in? It's going to be a team that's on a rebuild, and it's probably going to be
It's probably-
Minnesota.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
it's
whoever
gonna
can get
sneak in.
hot, right?
So,
kind of like Arizona too.
yeah, they're not any better right now.
No.
They're just a disaster in the organization and everything. But, bro, it's going to be great. I mean, Dallas's games are already postponed because of COVID, so It's pretty.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Well, overall, it's hopefully they could get it done. It'll be sick, but it's gonna be a good fucking season. 56 games of pure madness, 160 days or something straight of hockey.
116
116.
consecutive days of NHL hockey.
Damn.
That is fucked.
That's amazing.
That is insane. And like the North Division, like Habs and Leafs play each other
10
10
times.
out of 56.
That's huge.
So that's like 18, 20, 19% of their fucking games against the Leafs.
Math guy.
If the math checks out, and we finish this season on a 3-game series back to back to back, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 2 or 3 games there. I know, but that's fucking sick.
So basically, it's
Like-
becoming baseball.
Yeah,
That's
they
exactly
went the
what it
baseball
is.
route.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they're doing.
It's a
But
good
they said
route.
it's not going to be something that they don't see it kind of staying like this.
Bro, and they
Which,
bought
like-
sponsors for the division names like Honda. Like people are
Yeah.
like, why? It's so like baseball and American. I'm like, bro, anything to make money at this point.
Yeah.
Honda's paying them shit ton of money for
Yeah.
this. Like
My dad has always been an advocate that like in the future you're gonna see the NHL look like Europe,
Yeah.
just pasted with fucking promos all
they
over the
started
ice.
with the helmets.
Yeah, it started with the helmets. All the boards now, like even today, the boards they get changed between the fucking period. That's how many
Yeah.
sponsors are lining up
Yeah.
to get a spot. It's period. Like eventually it's gonna be everywhere, and I don't see why not. I don't think it takes anything away from the game.
Not at
So,
all.
Dude, not at all. Like,
more money for the players, more money for the coaches, more money for the organization. I'm not opposed to it.
yeah. And like, this is the perfect time to start transitioning into that, right? Like, they need money. There's no fans. Like, where are you making money right now?
That's
You're-
it.
And at a point where NHL players are getting paid the most they've ever been paid, which you can argue every year, it's just because obviously the salary cap goes up, but like, you need to get the money from somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. There's
definitely.
no problem with wearing like sponsors.
Yeah, like NBA does it too. They started doing it. Like some teams have like Wish,
Yeah.
you know, some of them are like fucking LG or EG, whatever. Jordan, obviously, Nike's a couple, but like they all have like their own specific little brands on it, which you can
No
imagine
problem.
how much fucking money the NBA can charge for that.
Like just have on both sides, and that's probably
Yeah.
so much money right there.
I just don't want it to kind of take away from like
The
the
jersey.
the logo
Yeah.
and like the number, the name. Like
Yeah,
where
It's
do
a
you,
small
like
jersey.
eventually,
It's a small
Yeah.
jersey of the NBA. It's not like the NHL.
yeah,
Small
like,
jersey,
You have
tight.
sleeves. You know,
Yeah.
you could fill the sleeves maybe in the NHL. I don't know, but like you don't want it to be like looking like a fucking comic book. Let's say, you know, just everywhere. So I don't know.
But that's the
I'm
thing
for it though.
for me. I find the NBA they do 20 times better than the NHL when it comes to jerseys. So
Yeah.
they always have sickest jerseys. Every team has like 10 jerseys now. They're
yeah.
fuck-
It's so
it's-
smart.
It's phenomenal, and
Like
the
that
NHL's
Miami
not
one.
like that. So I could see the NHL taking that road where they fill it up with advertisement. The NBA, I wouldn't do it if I were.
Yeah, even bringing in like those vintage jerseys that the NHL just kind of revealed a few months ago, like that's something that the NBA has been doing. You know, like you
Yeah,
look- they have
exactly.
Yeah.
they introduced this season city jerseys. It's just
Mm-hmm.
another version of the jersey that looks nothing like the original jersey, which
Yeah.
makes people want to buy it. If it was too similar, people are like, whatever, I don't need it. But it's completely different for the same team. They're like, I need this.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking NBA, Adam Silver. I say it every time, bro.
Yeah.
Best commissioner of
You're
sports,
sounding like Punk over there with the Leafs. every
bro.
time we talk about the
He's
NBA.
brilliant. This guy.
Yes, he's brilliant. Best commission out there.
And
Yeah.
NBA jerseys are swagger. You know
Like
what I
the
mean?
Miami ones the other day. Oh,
Yeah, they got some
So
nice,
nice.
ones, dude.
Miami has a shitload of nice ones, man.
yeah. They do a good job with that.
Yeah, they
shit.
did like the Miami Vice like
Yeah,
jersey type thing,
sick.
bro. Love them.
At
So
first, they
nice.
were a little odd, I thought, but then when they grew on me a lot, and I was like, "Fuck, these are actually really fucking."
Yeah, because you look at their regular jerseys, you're like, this has nothing to do with that jersey. And then you're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, that's why I need it. I'm
Yeah.
a Miami fan, or you know, you're a fan of one of the players, whoever. You're like, bro, this jersey is just fucking insane, and it'll give me a change up from the home and away.
Yeah,
Jersey sales just skyrocket again. So
love it.
And I would wear an NBA jersey if I was going out to like a club or going out to hang out. You wouldn't catch me dead wearing an NHL jersey anywhere.
can't.
No, exactly.
Like
can't.
when school used to do, like when you're in high school and they used to do like jersey day. You
Yeah.
wear your like that's about it. Or like even your NFL, you wear it when your team's playing. Like after Monday, if your team won, you'd wear it like
yeah,
at
But
school
NFL
and stuff. You know,
NFL, you can still pull it off with like a long sleeve shirt.
it's
Or,
tough. It's tough. It's huge, oversized. You know what I mean? Like it's just big.
That's the thing. Like you get a size that's for you, and it's still too big or it's too long because like the way they're designed is like to fucking put equipment under. I guess. Like,
Yeah,
it's fucking
exactly.
ridiculous. But yeah, NBA is obviously super advanced, but
Yeah, and
they're back too. They look good right now.
yeah, that's it. I was gonna say there's a lot of fucking teams. Like we had LaMelo versus Lonzo yesterday. Like that's fucking sick,
Dude, how much better is LaMelo?
bro. Did you hear Doc Rivers?
Like
literally-
he's the youngest, like of the three brothers, and soon, even from as soon as the preseason started, watching him play, I'm like, this guy is so much better than the other two. Like it's not even close.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like an elite player. The way that he moves, the way that, and just everything about him.
His vision's better, everything.
Yeah, Alonzo's Alonzo. He's like a B player. You know what I mean?
Did you hear Doc Rivers though? He
Bro, he
literally-
loves him.
He's like, oh, you know, when I was watching Luka Doncic last year or whatever his rookie season, I think he said that he fell in love with him. He's like, that's
He
what I'm
said he had a
doing.
man crush. Like I'm pretty
Man
sure that was
crush.
a direct quote. He's like, I had a man crush on Luca. He's like, now I have the same thing for Melo. I was like,
Yeah.
or LaMelo. I was like, Jesus.
He's
That-
good, bro. He
that's
almost
high
had a triple
praise
double
for Doc.
yesterday.
Yeah, I think he was.
He had 9
a
assists.
rebound away. Yeah, that's it. Crazy, and he looks more like an NBA basketball player than Lonzo. Also.
Lonzo
Lonzo
stupid ass shot.
Yeah, which he's kind of like transitioned away from, which I don't know how much it helped him really, but like LaMelo just looks good, man.
It's about the look too. Like Lonzo looks just he's a weird looking guy when he's out there. You know what I
He
mean?
looks
he's
awkward.
Like, he's like a sore thumb out there. You're like, who's that? Like you can't lose him. You know where he is at all times. You know.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, he's a bit tough, but Charlotte's gonna be pretty good in the next coming years.
yeah,
So-
they're building, which is good. I mean, they have no other choice. What the fuck else are you gonna do? So they're doing it the right way, I would say. So
But now people are gonna want to play with Melo, so it's like,
yeah, if he can keep it up and just like literally, it seems like almost every game he gets better with the experience, obviously. So just he might be able. Like, not many people want to go play there, right? So hopefully, he can change the culture and get some guys there.
well, Jordan. People might want to play for Jordan.
That's the thing. It also depends, like, how involved is Michael Jordan in his team that he
I think-
owns, right?
Yeah, he could be more
It's-
involved and bring people in. Like, look at fucking, a lot of owners do that. They're involved with their player signings. They're involved, like
Yeah,
people don't talk about, hey, I want to play for Jordan, which is weird. He should be more involved in doing that to build this team to be a championship, because like they're obviously not the greatest. They haven't been the greatest ever, But-
yeah, they've never been great.
but they got some assets this year. Like they have Rozier, they have fucking Hayward, they have Melo now. It's like
Yeah, they can compete.
that's a decent three right there. So
They can compete. I mean, they're not terrible. I like watching LaMelo play just because like
it's fun to
you
watch.
didn't really you at first you're like, okay, this guy's gonna make it to the NBA, blah 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 blah. But then like he went. I think he played in New Zealand,
Australia, and
Australia,
yeah.
somewhere, and like you're like, holy fuck, okay, he looks good against these guys. Let's see how that transitions to the NBA. And obviously, I mean, the play speaks for itself. He looks fucking. He looks
was
like
playing
he
pro.
fits there.
he
Yeah.
went from one pro league to the other, and how many times have we seen it in pro
Doncic.
sports?
Yeah.
Even Matthews. They
Matthews,
go across the world. They play pro. It's a different thing when you become a pro. You know what I mean?
play with adults.
Yeah, you
and
play with
then-
people who have made it their livelihood to perform and play. Like
Yeah.
when you're when you're younger and you're not a pro yet, some of these players they don't even end up going pro that you're playing with. You know what I
Most
mean?
of them
So,
don't. Yeah, like
yeah,
you,
like-
and like NCAA, like okay, whatever. Like how many guys on your team are getting drafted? Maybe a few, but like, and some of them are like there because they can be, and like they got the free schooling, but they know they're not good enough to advance even. So the competition and like the schools are so like. You have like fucking Duke and shit, then you have this team that no one's ever heard of, and they beat them by 80. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, what did you really? Even if you won by 80, what did you get from that game? Probably
Nada.
nothing. You got a free shoot around, let's say. You're playing at the pro level, everyone's competing, everyone's on the same level. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see that more and more in across, those sports. Even like going to like all these international places for NBA, but some people are even just kind of skipping and trying to go straight to the G League. 'Cause,
yeah,
like,
which is huge.
There's a guy, NBA player. Well, he didn't want to like. I don't think he wanted to get drafted. I think he wanted to play G League right away
yeah.
or something like that. Or I don't know. what the
It
fuck.
pays you too, but like look at G League. I mean, Lance Stevenson's playing, or Quince. Yeah, he's playing in a G League right now. And what's his name? Beal.
Jello.
Yeah, they're fucking playing in the G League now. They were just playing for the Lakers last year or the year before. Like,
Yeah.
so the G League has like pros, of course. So it's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that's it. It's pretty solid. But like, if I obviously was like a super, like not a superstar, but like pretty good at a sport, I'd be like, do I want to go to like the OHL or play in like Sweden where I could play with adults and different ice and everything? So you have to adapt when you go back to North America. But it's like, bro, people are gonna like play their hardest and like, like there's a good chance I'll like be better.
And you'll struggle. You'll
Yeah.
struggle more than you'll struggle playing people who are you're better than. You're
Yeah.
going to go through that adversity. And then when you get to the league and your first 7 games aren't what they were, you're going to say, yeah, well, this is what happened to me last year. I can
Yeah.
get through it. The confidence that you get is just way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
It
agree.
makes you
Yeah.
build, like if you're playing at the OHL, for example, and you're the top guy, like you're not challenging yourself. I mean, it's not easy because other guys are really good too, but like you're still not really challenging yourself that much.
Bro,
Like if
Lafreniere
you're
had
the
like
top of
100
the top, like
points.
you fucking plateau. Like, okay, all right, I'm gonna score 4 to 6 points tonight again, whatever. Come off, like barely break a sweat. It's like, all right, now you're in the NHL. You're busting your ass just to stay on your feet or to get a shot on net.
Yeah.
So if you go
That's
to that higher
why-
level right off the get-go, you make that transition to playing pro years earlier. So
That's
what
why
you got to do.
Yeah.
Tim Stitzel's gonna win the fucking Rookie of the Year and not Lafreniere.
He's a beast.
He's
Well,
fucking.
I saw
insane.
a poll. I forget who posted it, but it's like, who would you rather start your team or build your team around? It was him or Lafreniere, and I think it was like 80-something% took Stutzel or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, but we
German
have to
guy.
find Epi. But I said it before the draft. I'm like, yo, Tim Stitzel is gonna be a fucking insane player.
Yeah.
He's
So,
a
I didn't
beast.
even say his name. I think I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
He made
he's-
Germany competitive. Like they had the one line, but like they weren't like as much of a pushover as they normally are. Like
yeah, but
team-
so like the other
Yeah.
two, like I think one's in Buffalo, per tanker, per one of those motherfuckers.
yeah,
But like it's yeah, Germany's like kind of like they had Leon Draisaitl now. Like he came out of Germany, like
yeah,
they're producing solid fucking players.
that's it.
Just
That's why I
takes a
love the
couple of
fucking World
superstars.
Juniors.
Just takes a couple of superstars before people in your area and your country start realizing that they could do it.
That's it. And now you see a guy like Drysdale come out, like maybe scouts, they have a list of places they need to go. And then they're like, okay, well, we got to prioritize some. If we don't make it to 1 or 2 places, it'll be these places. We'll put them at the bottom of the list. But now it's like Germany might be a little bit higher. So it gives those guys a better chance. And we're probably going to hear and see a lot more German hockey players or, guys coming out of Germany that are a lot better and probably missed out on some guys too, just based on that alone. So
Yeah,
it's pretty
true.
wild.
Yeah. No, that's it. It's gonna be a nice World Juniors next year because U.S. and Canada have their fucking feud now. So
Ah,
I have a
man.
question. That picture of them next to a garbage can, was that real?
yeah,
It
so
was real,
Well, that
but
was
that's
legit.
but it wasn't a garbage can. It was a barrel, and there's a backstory to it.
there's a
Okay.
backstory, but like you don't take a picture of it with
No, but like there was like they didn't put that there. That was actually their barrel or whatever. That's like a management put that picture on, or they did.
They skated it in.
they skated.
Oh,
was
okay,
in-
they saw it and
was
they
on
brought
the
it.
ice. It was
Okay,
on
and
the
they're like,
ice.
yo, like, okay.
But like, there's a whole like backstory to it. It's not a garbage can. They weren't.
It's a barrel. They have to get to
But,
the
like,
next barrel to win.
It's a garbage move. You can't have anything that belongs to the team that you just beat in your picture. I don't care.
not in
under
the
what
picture. Don't put it in the
circumstance.
picture.
And
but-
then
Yeah,
it's
for
circumcised.
that sense, but like a lot of people that don't know what happened, they're like, "Wow, you're pretty much just saying like Canada's garbage." You took a photo with it, but like that's not what it was. Either
Yeah.
way, it shouldn't have been done, especially on the fucking ice. Like do something like that in the locker room, whatever.
Yeah.
But like 80, I would say like 75% of the people who've seen that, probably more, have no idea what the backstory is.
I legit
Yeah.
thought it was fake. I don't believe anything. I'm like, yo, US is not that garbage. You know what I mean? Like,
Because you thought it was a garbage can.
yeah, but yeah, true. Yeah, like I was saying, like you never see that in hockey.
That's more of like a fucking soccer bullshit kind of thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that in soccer.
What can you do, bud? What can you do? It's
Well,
over with now.
That's it. It's over. I didn't even know where they were at. Like I was so like out of it. Like just over this
Heartbroken.
whole holiday and everything. Like my life was so like intense that I didn't even like notice. And then I just saw like a picture of like a video of them winning the gold, and I was like, was this from last year? I'm like, there's no way USA beat us when we have 20 first round draft picks. I'm like, there's
Yeah.
just no way. And I saw it was real. I was like, fucking
Bro, we didn't even
bastards.
score a goal. Like, fuck, that was tough.
People are
Yeah.
roasting them poor kids, man. I hate when they go after the kids, bro. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
do it to the pros. They make millions of dollars. Don't do it to the kids. All they got is
Yeah.
their pride, bro. That's all they have,
There's
dude.
a fucking kid on check or something. He's 16 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Didn't
Jeez.
McDavid play when he was 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to wear a cage and shit. Dude was a beast.
Yeah. Godly like.
It's my
Anyway,
favorite tournament. Fuck.
all our hearts are broken. You know,
Mhm.
mine for other reasons, but for Canada as well.
you were the garbage can.
Yeah, that's it. Shit. So moving to the NFL, we did a little snake drafty poo. I'm winning for
Oh, yeah.
sure. That's locked up. It's over. I won. Thank you. Shout out to Danny Elwood for picking every single one of my picks. I
You
appreciate
stole
that
a
very
couple
much.
from me. Yeah,
That's why it
wild
took
card weekend
forever.
is here, man. And I'm a Bills fan. I'm a Bills fan.
I bet money on them to win the Super Bowl, so I think I'm a Bills fan too.
That's it. I like it. I think they can take Kansas City to make it there. Honestly, they score. They have actually more points for than Kansas City does.
Oh,
They've
Josh
scored more
Allen's-
this season than fucking the Chiefs. How crazy is that?
Josh Allen's a fucking mutant. That's what he is.
Yeah,
That's what he is, I tell you.
Yeah, he's insane. He's absolutely insane. But essentially, what we did was, for those who haven't seen it on our Instagram yet, we did a snake draft with the 12 wild card teams with their spreads. The worst record coming out of this weekend will have to chug a drink every 8 minutes on our next episode that we record. So I'll do a
Okay,
quick
but
rundown.
there was a couple of things I wanted to like go over about these rules because I was starting to do the math. You know, I'm not the quickest guy. That's a whole lot of beer I got to drink. I can only drink 6 beers a day.
You're looking at like 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now the 8-minute mark hits. I got to chug a beer.
Well,
The 8-minute mark doesn't start back until I'm successfully done my beer. Or we'll say at 10 minutes, it starts back regardless if you're being a bitch or not.
well, it has to be chugged. We'll give you an average chug time for
That's
a
wild.
beer. It's probably like a minute.
Okay, what's going to happen if I can't get it down the hatch in one shot?
Well, you'll probably get
Where did they hatch?
absolutely, yeah. Where did they hatch for sure? Absolutely roasted, I'm sure, and the timer's gonna click. But like you said, you're going undefeated, so why do you care?
Yeah.
No, it's for you guys.
You sound
I'm
pretty
asking.
concerned for
I'm
someone who's
putting
thinks they're going
myself.
4
I'm
and
putting
0.
myself in the shoes of the loser. Okay, I'm just
All right.
considerate, really.
All right, so Punk, are you able to chug every 8 minutes?
Well, I heard our next epi's only 8 minutes long.
Oh Jesus!
Intro,
That's
outro,
good.
bite.
Announce a loser. Yeah, the teams. So we did, like I said, snake draft. Punk had first pick, then it was Brad, then it was me. So John, he has a team of the Bucks -8, the Saints -10, the Ravens -3, and the Bears +10. So he has a team playing themselves. So a win is 3 points essentially, and a push is 1 point. A loss is obviously 0. So you have 3 favorites in there. So Punk's always a favorites guy, and it shows.
Always.
Brad
Always.
stole a couple of my picks. I was a
No
little
balls.
upset.
No balls.
But Brad's got Bills -6.5, Steelers -6, Titans +3, Rams +3.5.
Shout out Dan Howard. Well, I
Yeah.
picked the Rams on my own because there was 2 teams left. The Rams or the
Shittiest
Bears.
pick.
The Bears fucked him more. You know, like even if you like the Bears better, like this can
That's
screw
it.
John over a little bit more.
He automatically gets a loss. I'm like, that's just good business. You start with
Yeah.
a loss, I'm in.
That's it. And then I'm here
But
with the
if he-
Seahawks
But if he
-3.5.
pushes, if he pushes that bet,
It's 2
he'll
points.
get 2 points.
Yeah.
Well, so you're hoping for a push for sure.
No, because if one wins,
Oh,
one
is it
loses,
3?
it's 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So math guy. Seahawks
Not me.
-3.5, Browns +6, Colts +6.5,
Love that
and I have
Browns
Washington
+6.
+8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Browns +6. I just took the money line straight up like today. I'm like, it's gonna happen. Like it's easy.
It's gonna be interesting. A lot of close games, honestly. I think the Titans, like if I had to take one underdog going into this week that I think will win outright, I'm gonna go Titans over Ravens. Out of all these teams on here, that's who I would take.
Huge. Yeah, the game already started. Oh fuck me, eh?
Yeah, we're 8 minutes in right now, and I'm a little sad.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think that's a good contest to kick off the year, and then it should be a good follow up next week on the fucking epi. So
That's all
I'm
I'm
excited. I'm excited.
I'm amped. I'm amped as fuck. Like I said, it's my New Year's. I don't give a fuck. I hate life. Life's rough.
We should get an apartment together if you're talking like this, bro.
Go fucking Bills. We'll
Bro,
take
me
it.
and you, Debbie Downers together.
Yeah,
Bro.
Punk's just gonna roll up his ND bed and throw it in the car, and he's not gonna bring anything else. He's like
Oh,
ND bed,
yeah.
Fire Stick, and TV.
PS5.
And
Yes.
a PS5. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beauty.
Okay. I'll let you know when I move into your old place, Brad.
Oh shit.
Wow. Yeah, Punk,
That's
I
a-
met a girl.
Holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
I'm kidding. Now you look sad. You look sad, dude.
No, no, no.
His
Okay,
soul just
I'm
left
trying.
his
I'm trying to
body.
think of something witty, but I'm so damaged over here that I can't come up with
Your
it.
soul just left your body. All you can say is, "Oh fuck! I hope he's joking."
Holy shit!
Oh, God.
Heartbreak. Ain't it funny?
No,
Fuck,
it's
next
not.
episode. Next episode, Punk's gonna be recording in a closet. Like,
Yeah. And,
Imagine Australia.
yeah. You know what? I just booked a flight
Stop.
straight to Australia.
oh
Uh,
fuck!
You
Good
gotta
shit.
trip yourself once in a while.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're
Beat
just doing
everyone else
damage
to it.
control because you see how much I take offense to it.
Yeah, I love you. I love you.
It's a fresh wound.
Yeah.
Hey man, you'll be better for it. Maybe we'll see.
We'll
Can't
see.
get worse, but
That's it.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. Shout out to Danny Elwood for the good picks. You know what? He's my boy. Usually I don't tell people that he does my picks for me, but
He's a
it
good
was
dude.
obvious.
it's obvious because
so
Kyle was
obvious.
like, "That's what I was gonna pick." I was like, "Obviously."
Twice, and then I'm like, Danny made your picks. You're like, of course.
I texted him the thing. I texted him. I'm like, "Look, these are the teams. Like, who do I pick?" And then he's like, "Bills, -6, I guess." I'm like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "And you better be nice to me, or I ain't answering your next answers." I
That's why
even
it
tell
took
him-
forever.
I didn't even tell him that it was 4 or nothing. I just said, "Who should I pick first?" And he
Yeah.
already knew that it was a draft or some shit.
Yeah, it's solid.
All right. Well, I don't know if we have time for a top 3. I don't know. Does Kyle have one locked and loaded?
I don't. We'll bring that into next one. Only because we got to touch on our t-shirt giveaway.
Fair.
I don't think we touched on that. So
I'll
go on
touch
our
it.
Instagram. We'll be announcing the winner next episode, which will probably drop Friday, whatever day that is. Friday the 15th. I think that's what we said.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
That's our winner. So go to our Instagram, OTL Pod. We're giving away 2 t-shirts. So all you have to do to enter is follow us and tag someone in the comments. Each person you tag, each comment is 1 entry. And if you tag someone who's not following us already, you'll get an extra entry. And then of course you can just post it on your Instagram story for an additional entry. So lots of ways to get in there. It's going to be completely random. We'll ship it to you free of charge. So get in on that, start tagging people, show the, spread some love. We're trying to give away some free shit. So be cheap and try to get it.
That's
Absolutely.
it.
That's it.
Shit, all you
You
cheap
cheap
motherfuckers,
fucks.
we expect to see
Yeah.
you there.
That's it. Bryce, that's you. You said you were gonna do it. I haven't seen you on there, and no one loves free shit more than myself and
Bro,
Bryce.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
he was haggling his followers to do something about some
Yeah.
free shoes, get 1,000 retweets or something. I'm like, bro, that's never happening.
Yeah,
ever.
that's why they
15.
said it. They checked his fucking account. He got 15, and I was 20% of them.
Shit.
all 3 of my accounts. Boom, boom, boom.
He for sure made burners.
He should have.
Yeah.
Definitely should have. If you really wanted, you could take the time. But
I looked at the site. They're all right to shoes. Like I wouldn't fucking go crazy.
well, Chase has them, and they're like completely waterproof and everything like that.
oh,
So,
it's
like,
one of those.
Yeah, he wears them for like disc golf and shit now, and he's like they're the best. So
Mm.
that's why he's like they're definitely worth it.
Okay, makes sense. Let me
He's
see.
like, because he's a guy who hates wearing boots, so he's like, I don't like wearing boots, so these are the perfect alternatives. I'm not wearing my Nikes anymore, so apparently they're decent.
Smart choice.
But anyways, we're not talking about that. Winner fucking t-shirts.
Yeah.
Now,
It comes signed from John Walsh.
Oh shit, stock value.
John Walsh will wear it for 6 days straight.
before
and then
giving
and then he'll ship it to you.
On my Endy bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The
I'll
fucking
shower.
bottom of this shirt's just like, some stains, a little bit of cat hair on it.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Fucking spaghetti sauce at the top. I love
Spaghetti
it.
overrated.
Yeah, spaghetti sucks, but
Yeah.
Nah,
You're half-
bro,
you're
don't
half
even-
Italian.
Don't even
Bro.
talk that shit around here.
Spaghetti sucks, bro. When you have it every Sunday for the last fucking 25 years, like I'm 26, by
It's
the
not
way.
overrated.
But-
You just outdid it.
It's just overrated.
all
You
right.
just
So
overdid it.
There you go.
Top
Keep
three.
this energy in top 3 next week. Top 3 pastas.
I'm out. I'm not top. There's nothing. There's no top three.
Okay, the top 3 you hate the least. Then that would be yours.
Spaghetti, spaghetti, and spaghetti.
You just said it's overrated, but those are the ones you hate the least,
La pasta.
Yeah,
which means you like the most.
probably. That makes sense.
Oh, John,
I
you're
know
fucking
lasagna is
disaster.
not pasta.
What?
Well, sorry, lasagna is not spaghetti.
Well, obviously not. The only thing that's spaghetti is spaghetti. There's one spaghetti.
There's
dude.
one spaghetti.
Okay, I'm out.
It's the type of noodle. It's the what? Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
all right,
God.
let's
But
wrap
what's
it up.
pasta? Pasta is like any kind of noodle with sauce. That would be
It's like
considered
penny.
pasta.
Fucking.
It's like anything, right? Any like dish.
Yeah.
That's the dish.
Yeah.
And spaghetti's the noodle.
Yeah.
All right, there you
That's
go,
good.
folks. There's your daily tip, daily knowledgeable tip about
Yep.
food.
If it's right.
Tip.
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know shit about food. I'm skin and bones. I literally eat grass.
True.
All right, boys. We'll wrap this one up. Like always, hit us up on all social media platforms at OTL Pod, except for Twitter, which is podcast_OTL. Check out that giveaway on Instagram. Like, share, tag some friends. Follow us. We want to give it to the person who has the most entries. Obviously, it's gonna be random, but the more that you do, the more that you get. If you share us on your story and all that, you'll get more entries. Kyle's pretty much in charge of all that. And so you can consider it rigged because he's not really an honest guy. So
That's fucked up.
keep it real. Thanks for listening. And guys, have yourself a beautiful week.
See you next week, motherfuckers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Go Bills.
Yes, cool Bills. Bills Mafia.
Mafia.